Here's a cha-cha. Polecats came into my house last night. They rearranged my books. They turned the chairs to face the wall, and I don't like how that looks. They read my business letters. They held themselves to wine. They cast their eyes, their little eyes, over things that were mine. Now I don't know where polecats live, in nests or in the ground. I only know I'll find them if they can be found. It's become a debt of honor, and one I must fulfill. Disordered books must be avenged. Disordered books must be avenged. Disordered books must be avenged, and they will. On the very first look, on the very first day, for the very first time, I was blown away to the end of tears, to the end of time. I know I'm yours, and the world is mine. I was lost in time, I was lost in space. I crossed that line, now I know my place. To the end of tears, to the end of time. And I know I'm yours, and the world is mine. Tell me I'm a fool to commit myself. They say I draw a losing hand. They tell me it's a world of uncertainty. Ah, but not for me. Ah, but not for me. Not for me. I know where I stand. To the end of tears, to the end of time. I know I'm yours, and the world is mine. To the end of tears, to the end of time. I know I'm yours, and the world is mine. To the end of tears, to the end of time. I know I'm yours, and the world is mine. We'll just keep going for a wee bit longer. You know how some people will tell you sincere about Jesus and angels, how they feel them near, and how they find beauty in whatever they see. It's only since I've known you it makes sense to me. And I wondered why some people don't travel far. I wondered what keeps them in the places they are. And why do some prisoners never try to set free? It's only since I've known you it makes sense to me. And all the bizarre things I've heard lovers say become crystal clear. Now I'm thinking that way. And all the big claims that I've heard lovers make, I shrugged them off, that was my mistake. Oh, I was the doubter, the cynic, the bore, and I used to sneer when they said there was more. When they said how profound and how sweet love could be. It's only since I've known you it makes sense to me. I just look your way and it makes sense to me. Right, well, I hope that's sounding okay. Strange things about Out the Bedroom that I remember, though, was that the whole point of Out the Bedroom was doing your own stuff. And every other pub that you wanted to play in Edinburgh was a case of, oh, can you play Oasis or whatever. But when you're going to Out the Bedroom week after week, I used to really look forward to the covers night that you're allowed to do covers. It was funny. So I'm going to do a cover. It's a cover by a friend of mine who passed away a couple of weeks ago, and I only learned after that he had actually played it Out the Bedroom. I didn't realize he had. This is my friend Dave Christopher. And when I first met him, honestly, it was way back in 1973, before any of you were born. I went round to this flat in Glasgow where he'd put an ad saying he wanted people to join a band. And despite my complete lack of competence in singing or playing, he let me join the band. And he would just sit down, pick up this little nylon string guitar, and with no effort turn out most beautiful songs. And this one, he never ever recorded it. I just remember it. I learned it from him then, and it stayed with me. It's called So Many Pictures by Dave Christopher. So many pictures hang on the wall, so many signposts to nowhere at all, 1,000 books that I never could read in my life, if I wanted 2 or 3 days go by, and I am sad and don't know why, don't I belong? A gypsy notion born in my blood goes to my head and my brain begins to bleed. Feelings I could never deny in my life, if I wanted 2 or 3 days go by, and I am sad and I don't know why, don't I belong? If I wanted 2 or 3 days go by, and I am sad and don't know why, don't I belong? Don't I belong? Yeah, Dave Christopher. See, thank you, James, for putting up the link to Dave's Bandcamp. I'll do one more sad song, then we'll get on with some of the rockers. But this one has had a kind of new lease of life. I wrote this song about missing my father, and then someone pointed out that it was a perfect song for lockdown, because it really is about, you know, missing people and how it'll be when you see them again. And in terms of Facebook stuff, it's been about the most popular thing that I've put up, and I still love it. So, not that I'm plugging anything, but the last record I did was called 10 Objects, and this one was on it. It's called If I Could Be With You. If I could be with you, tell you what we'd do. If I could be with you, we'd sing those songbooks through, taking on the whole world with our love. If I could be with you, if you came through that door, that ever open door, if you came through that door, just 5 steps across the floor to me, we take on the whole world with our love. If you came through that door, If I could turn back time and take a different line, if I could turn back time, I'd take your hands in mine, and we'd take on the whole world with our love. If I could turn back time, we'd take on the whole world with our love. If I could turn back time, if I could be with you, tell you what we'd do. If I could be with you, I would sing those songbooks, we'd sing them through, taking on the whole world with our love. If I could be with you, taking on the whole damn world with our love, me and you. If I could be with you. Now the other thing about the bedroom was doing new songs that you're trying out for the first time in public. So Fee did it bravely and with an absolute cracker of a song tonight. I thought that was great. So this, I've never played this before. I'm working with the Heaven Sent band. We're going to put a video out of this. We've kind of almost finished our parts for it. But here's the solo version. And this is about living, what it's like to live with a narcissistic artist. I don't know how I possibly know about this. A few things may have been mentioned to me from time to time. It's the little things that matter, honey, when you get them wrong. If your love is so strong, where is the evidence? Every time I knock upon your little world of dreams, you say it's not what it seems, then you take offense. But then you check your hair's alright, check the line of sight, check what's happening in your social pages. What use is that? What use is that to anyone? What use is that? What use is that to anyone? Well, it's the little things that matter, honey, when you get them right. When I'm in your sight and you just talk to me. Most days you sit there thinking till I give you a prod. Maybe you're talking to God, but not to me. But still you find some empty quote, write a page of notes, stick it online for a dozen people. What use is that? What use is that to anyone? Oh, what use is that? What use is that to someone else is looking through your eyes? Someone else you can't disguise. Someone I don't like to see. Someone that doesn't like me. Fee plays a solo here. da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. But still you check your hair's alright, check the line of sight, check what's happening in your social pages. What use is that? What use is that to anyone? Whoa, whoa, what use is that? What use is that to anyone? Oh, now, what use is that? 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 What use is that to anyone? Oh yeah, that'll work. Roscoe made a request of a song, so we'll do that now. Well, he flew in from Miami with a bag full of bones. Me, I'm singing in the airport bar, you gotta pay those loans. Two sleepless eyes in an unmade face. He saw me at the bar, he said this must be the place. Said he was looking for a room for the night. He said his name was Bob Dylan. I said, aye, right. He spent the night at my place on a couple of chairs. In the morning he was up and off and down the stairs. I found him in the marketplace busking for cash, playing my guitar in a rough and ready kind of fashion. Voice like a hangover looking for a cure. I said, you sound like Bob Dylan. He said, why, sure. 20 miles away, high security hospital. They were looking for a guy who jumped the wall. They were looking in the streets, they were looking in the zoo. No way of knowing what this kind of a man might do. The only thing that got in him while he was away was he was into Bob Dylan in a big, big way. Well, my friend with his buskin made a couple of pounds, and with a couple of mine I got a couple of rounds. We sat there reminiscing down the line to the 60s, how we hadn't recognized them at the time. When this guy bursts in, grabs my friend by the sleeve, says he's Bob Dylan. Oh, shit, time to leave. They got stuck into each other, I never saw the stranger's face. Barman's yelling at me, get these guys out of the place. Spitting out language, they were spitting out blood. It was like watching Cain and Abel before the flood. Got out to the street, but the stranger was gone. My friend Bob Dylan just picked up his bag of bones. This is what he told me. He said that guy that used to be a country western star put down his roots and never wandered far. With his Jewish mama, 5 kids on the farm, it had been too damn long since he'd done any harm. His wife cut his throat, he had to get born again. And see, I got his job, he's been after me since then. I said, what? I said, what about the bones? They said I carry them with me. They remind me of a guy I knew in 63. He could have been a big shot, I told him back then, but he turned into a junkie. Well, I ain't no judge of men. That was his tale as the evening wore on. When I woke up in the night, Bob Dylan had gone. He'd taken my guitar, my cowboy boots, my country singing tie, my country singing suit. He left me his bones in some kind of a book. It might have been a Bible, I never got the time to look. Cause they kicked down the door, they walked in real slow. They said, we're looking for Bob Dylan. I said, what do you know? Here in spirit, Susie Cargill on percussion, Fiona Tom on guitar, and Big Jim White on the bass. Well, these days I don't get much. Guess I'm past my prime. I'm growing me a beard. It really passes the time. Living in the country, but I'll get across the wall when I get a better grip on my short-term recall. Some days I feel bitter, some days I feel worse. I just write another song and play it to the nurse. The heaven sent. How are we doing for time? All right. I'm actually nearly finished the set planned. Well, what we'll do, yeah, we'll do this. If you want to sing, I'll never know. But you could sing Ooh, Jammy Bugger to this. Well, I'm the type of guy, don't worry too much. I'm the type of guy with a golden touch. With a golden touch, every golden day. Green lights all the way. While I'm heading downtown, some bar or another. Ooh, Jammy Bugger. Find myself talking to my long lost brother. Ooh, Jammy Bugger. Long lost brother who just got paid. Green lights all the way. 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 Well, I will run. It's always my day. Green lights all the way. See, anything I buy, I know damn well. Jammy Bugger, price is gonna shoot up on the day that I sell. Ooh, Jammy Bugger, could be Bitcoin, could be eBay. Green lights all the way, and I'm bombing down the M9 110. Speed camera fails just about then. Hello, officer. You know, shit happens. What can I say? Green lights all the way. 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 I wake up every morning, it's always my day. Green lights all the way. Well, I hit the dance floor and I'm not shy. Gonna find that woman with a look in her eye. With a look in her eye that seems to say, lights all the way. It's my life. Green lights all the way. Better than yours. Green lights all the way. Green lights all the way. Green lights all the way. I wake up every morning. It's always my day. Green lights all the way. Okay, here we'll keep it chirpy. I got a lump sum, baby. Funny how you love me now. I got a lump sum, baby. Funny how you love me now. What would you do and all that? Dreams come true and all that. A lump sum, baby. You see, a lump sum, baby, fell into my hands somehow. A lump sum, baby, fell into my hands somehow. Look, a gift horse and all that. What you don't know and all that. A lump sum, baby. I got the wherewithal, baby. Where were you all until now? I got the wherewithal, baby. Where were you all before now? Friends reunited and all that. Out of the woodwork and all that. A lump sum, baby. Got a lump sum, baby. Funny how you love me now. I got a lump sum, baby. Funny how you love me now. What would you do and all that? Dreams come true and all that. A lump sum, baby. Okay, thank you very much for having me here tonight. It's the Ruby. I've watched Ruby a few times, and there's some absolutely brilliant people on it. And Roscoe for keeping all this going throughout and at a distance. It's just amazing that you've done it. And I loved hearing you tonight and hearing you do Fraser's songs. So I'll leave it. This is a this song was a hidden track on one of my CDs, so probably only half a dozen people ever heard it. But it's a kind of death wish song, but it's a nice song for turning around and walking off into the sunset with. So once more, thank you very much for listening, everyone, and hope to see you in person sometime. Not to be misconstrued, this is called Sword of Love. It's not that kind of sword of love. It's a different kind of sword of love. take me down. Sort of love gleaming over me. Sort of love, take me down. Sort of love, no more reasons, just sort of love. When this mouth is dry and empty, with nothing kind left to say, and when these eyes stop gazing all around, and all the faces seem too far away, take me down. Sort of love gleaming over me. The sort of love, take me down. Sort of love, no more reasons now, just sort of love. And when these legs get too tired to walk across and stand by your side, and when these ears can't listen anymore, and they're deafened by the thoughts that run inside, take me down. Sort of love gleaming over me. Sort of love, take me down. Cut me down. Sort of love, no more reasons now, just sort of love. And when these hands just hold each other, no more honest work for them to do. And when these shoulders just lean into themselves, and I no longer look up to you, hold me down. Sort of love gleaming over me. The sort of love, take me down. Cut me down. Sort of love, no more reasons now, just sort of love. Someone comes, someone goes, someone shakes off his mortal clothes. On any given day, the mystery unfolds. Oh, don't go asking anymore. Take me down. Sort of love gleaming over me. The sort of love, take me down and cut me down. Sort of love, I know more reasons now, just sort of love. No more reasons now, just sort of love. Thanks everyone. Good night. Thank you.